Okay, in this video, I'm going to share with you how to create a post and actually at the same time make it so that everybody that sees the post can comment on it if they would like. So in this case here, once you start to create your post, you can actually, if you click on the Webtalk portion up here, it'll bring this up. So like in this case here, I have a URL from a lady's profile that actually pulls up mine. So anyways, it's been acting goofy. So anyways, so here's my everybody's profile has their URL in it, and it's usually webtalk.co and then the person's name, how they're enrolled. So when you have your post, you see this as soon as you start your post, it's going to have share with public, and then Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Slack. And soon they are supposed to be adding Instagram and TikTok. That is in the works for happening either by this spring, I think, is when they're trying to get those initiated, although that it kind of varies. But anyways, when you go to click a post, if you want to share it at the same time on your Twitter account, Facebook, or Instagram, or LinkedIn, or Slack, just click those. And if you have those, your profiles in your profile, if you have your links to those accounts in there, it'll automatically share your post with those platforms. Okay, but for here on Webtalk with Share with Public, you want to click this arrow, and in the drop-down menu, you're going to have this box down here at the bottom that says Allow Public Comments. And you want to click it, and once you click it, it'll usually zip back up, but I always double-check to make sure that there's the blue check mark. That means that when I make this post, everybody who sees it, if they want to make a comment, they can comment on it. So that's how you do that. Now, like if you have a post where you made a post and you didn't click that, you can actually go back and edit a post. And I'll show you how to do that in a minute here. So in this case here, so when I create this post, everybody that is either connected with me or follows me will see the post. And if not, it does go into your post will go into a general feed, but it's going to hit the people that follow you or are connected with you first. And the point of connection versus following, if you want to follow somebody, you can, or if they're following you, they'll see your post. But when you make a connection request and you actually accepted that person's connection request, or they accepted yours, you're going to show up first in their feed. You're going to have a priority in their feed. So that's the whole point of having a connection and having somebody connected with you, or if you're just following them. So in this case here, everybody I'm connected with would see this post first in their feed. It should show up at the top. But if you want to tag specific people, there's this tag icon down here. And basically what you're going to start doing is you start typing the person's name. So in this case here, as you're typing it, it'll pull up people that you're connected with or following. But in this case here, I want to click her, so it's automatically going to do that. So then if I wanted to add more people, let's say Scott Gerard, it'll as you're typing it, it'll actually pull up that person's name. So you can just keep doing that. If you have a small list or something, you can do that. Now, once you go pro or pro platinum, and you click you get 20 spotlight posts a month. And what you can do is if you click that on button, anybody that's connected with you, you won't need to tag them because it's automatically going to come up in a spotlight post. And that's what was really nice about Webtalk, is because you can create advertisements. Say if you have a product that you're selling or something with your business and you want to get, pretty much it's free advertising. What you'll find is when you do share a spotlight post, when you're a pro or pro platinum member, when you share a spotlight post, you will have people that tend to share it more. So say usually it's people that are not following you that'll tend to share it more. But what they'll do is somebody will just hit the share button and they'll forward it, and then it'll go up and it'll go further into the news feed and basically spread out to more people. So that's the biggest advantage of having the pro or pro platinum, is the fact that when you create a spotlight post, it's highlighted, and then it's also it automatically goes out to all of your connections, and it shows up in your followers feed. But then also it gets highlighted, so it comes up in the top portions of the feed. So it's like free advertising. And because if it is an advertisement, like say it's an actual link to something, and people, or a YouTube video even, it will give you credit for that on whatever platform or whatever that it's linking to. So in this case here, I'm just going to click off. So like in this case here, I had to go into Scott, I had to go into Joy. So then when I'm done, like if I wanted to do Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn or Slack, I would just click those, and then it would automatically, once it's highlighted, that means it's going to go to them. And so that's what you would do. Okay. So now with, oh crud. I don't want to do that. Oh, because I'm not sure what happened here. Oh, I hope that didn't send out. I can always delete it, I guess. All right, so I'm waiting for my screen to come up. I tell you, this is like the fourth time I'm trying to record this. I've spent the last 40 minutes trying to do what should have been a 5-minute video, but this laptop or Webtalk or the internet or a combination of all three are just being uncooperative. So hopefully it will come back up here in a second, because I wanted to show you one more thing as far as how you can edit a post. That's the one really nice feature about Webtalk 2. I mean, there are a lot of really nice features, but one of the things that you can do is when you go to, if you want to correct a post that you made, like usually in this case here, like say if you posted it and you forgot to click allow public comments, you can go back in and edit it. It will not, the sooner you do it, the better, because, if you go back like, 12 hours later or a day later, it's probably not going to be as beneficial, although you can still do it. So anyways, what you would do is, you see these three buttons here. If you click on it, now I'm not going to be able to do this because it's not my post, but this is something that you can do. Like if you're having trouble with people that are harassing you, or they're like spamming you or something, or else they're emailing you, you really don't want to talk to them. If you click on those three dots there, it'll pull up, hide the post, copy the link. Like if you wanted to share the link with somebody or whatever, or you wanted to unfollow the person, or you wanted to block them, you could block them here. And then you can also click this button and report them. So this is like if you have somebody that that's sending you emails or something, and all of a sudden they comment on one of your posts, or you see their posts, you can actually report them. You can go on and say, okay, in the report, usually they'll ask you why you're reporting them, and then you just say if the person was harassing you, or the person was asking you for money or whatever, or doing something unethical, then they will look into it, and then they usually take matters into their own hand, because they have a specific team that's their full-time job, is kind of weeding out the people that unfortunately kind of like, they're all over the place on social media, whether it's Facebook, Webtalk, Twitter, LinkedIn. I'm not so much on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn's pretty good about, they'll catch it too. They won't tolerate it. But it's like, yeah, you see it all the time. So in this case here, you could just actually click report and then report the person. But in this case here, what you can do is, like, if this was my post, it would come up with an option to edit the post. So then when it says, yes, do you want to edit the post? Say yes. And then you can go back in and get that drop down box and, go ahead and change it to allow public comments. So I hope this information helped, and I'm sorry there was a lag, and this is, like I said, this is my fourth try doing this, and it just, things weren't, maybe it's just, like I said, the time of day or something, but hopefully you got some good information from this. And if there's anything else that I can help you with, just go ahead and send me an email or something, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. I hope you have a great rest of your day, or if you're just starting out your day, I hope you have a good day, and we will talk to you again soon. Okay. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Take care.